Hey YouTube, Coppersan here. It's been a while, but today we're back on MapleStory Mobile, even though I'm playing on PC these days. And we're back because a new class was just released that is quite similar to the SIA exclusive class. Meet the Erel class, only released in MapleStory Mobile at the moment. Erel's story, and I think race, is intertwined with SIA at one point. Even though SIA is more about constellations, Erel is all about utilizing light attacks. He uses a new weapon type called a gram, which is basically just a one-handed spear. Erel can also summon sentinels when using his attacks that have an S in the icon. These sentinels deal additional attacks and attack nearby enemies or boss monsters. They even teleport to nearby enemies. His 5th job attacks look pretty impressive, and so does his 6th job origin skill, holy moly. I think when 7th job gets released we just get a full minute cutscene with just damage numbers flying around. Erel has a dedicated storyline in a new area. He doesn't have any supportive skills that I could find and focuses more on buffing up his own damage. He has a really useful link skill that increases final damage passively and gives a 10-second buff that increases final damage even more for every 60 seconds. Erel has built-in invincibility from a few skills, and he can teleport using another attack. It's a strong class with a ton of survivability like a solo bosser really. Skill uniqueness wise, I'm not that impressed really. He feels a bit, I don't know, clunky, but I think the summoning soldiers who attack is a pretty cool concept. Not per se clunky isn't the right word, he just feels normal. I wish they did a bit more that you can, like, I don't know, teleport to your summoned soldiers so you can control where you place them, kind of like Azir from League of Legends. But overall though, the skills do look really cool, and they definitely get better once you hit 5th job. I'm only like level 140 right now. If you're interested in playing this class and looking for a guide, YouTuber Moonbean has a great guide on the class. I can also recommend checking out Echo MSM from MapleStory Mobile. And in addition to Erel's story, MapleStoryM will also be getting an exclusive boss fight with the antagonist of Erel's story. I think he's trying to like bury the light or something. Looks like a fun boss though, reminds me a lot of Alfhaven from Neo Tokyo with all the cutscene attacks. Like always, there are a ton of events active as well, and most of them focus on Erel. There is an Erel Terra burning event, and there are growth missions, as well as item burning, which is a huge help in upping your damage to defeat those Star Force monsters. You can also get additional EXP items by running dungeons and bosses. Highly recommended if you want to get this class to level 200 plus. And there is also a Starlight event with a pretty decent reward shop and new leveling events for all characters where you can get a ton of Star Force gear. The Erel update is part of a bigger update that started in December. I think it's been divided in like 3 parts, and I gotta give it to the MapleStoryM team because this bigger update is like pretty good. They made leveling 40% faster, boss drop rates increased, cost decreased, like pretty good stuff. There's also this boost mission permanent content now, which will help new players out a lot and help me out a lot, giving you a ton of rewards for just doing content that's in the game. And I'm not sure when this was added, but quests now also have a play next quest auto function, and you can turn on auto text as well. You can just go fully through any quest line without ever needing to do anything. Like you auto hunt, you auto accept the quest, you auto start the dialogue and finish the dialogue. Your character just keeps going until there's no more quest line to do. Overall though, this is a really nice update for MapleStory Mobile, with a new class, new boss, useful events, and a ton of well-needed quality of life. But for some reason, I can't help but wonder how MapleStory Mobile is doing these days. One of the main reasons for that is that it was strangely absent from MapleFest that was held last year. That event was like 75% MapleStory World and 25% regular MapleStory, but no mentions of MapleStoryM whatsoever. Even though this update that started in December is like one of the biggest updates the game has ever gotten, with so many exclusive content as well. Such a strange decision in that regard. Not that I think that MapleM will close down or anything like that, but it doesn't really have a lot of focus from Nexon NA at the moment. At least that's what it feels like to me. Maybe I'm wrong though. Hopefully I'm wrong. Maybe there just were some other reasons that we don't know of. But that's all I had for today. I hope the MapleStoryM keeps improving and that more players either return or join the game, and I also hope that SIA and Erel will also make it to PC MapleStory, maybe even just as limited event characters or something. Also, if you want to get some additional reward points, then make sure to play MapleStoryM, because you can get those for your PC account if you link them. And that's all I had for today. Many thanks for watching, and as always, special thanks to our members making these videos possible. Special thanks to Niels de Coninck, Raar, Maar, Waar, Sebastian, Hanøy, Caudimorda, BackSpaceOTI, Ziggy, Flidiot, Knivesu, Cloudfix, Michael, Menchaca, Raythius, Betrayal1489, Sylvio, Neto, StrikerElk, Ryaiser, Aryu, PCGAMELIFE, The Passenger, maxBurnHeart, ScottyFlysFast, Only, Lordvasile, Spatsy, Dante Victory, Snuffupop, Quinn, Dewey Tran, Vake Botnet, Megu, The Wolf Drake, Matthew Dev, Groggo, Gabriel Eck, Knivesu, Max Mink, and Domi Kirch-nehammer. Thank you so much for watching, stay safe and happy mapling!